wasn't until a bit after I ended last night's stream that I realized my right wrist hurt. So I gotta give that a break. Plus, this kind of snuck up on me today. I was still eating, so I have a more laid-back game than Ultra Kill. Eating burritos. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'll finish. Yeah, I have homemade burritos every now and again. It's some rice with like peas and diced carrots and other things. Don't vomit on me. Chicken that takes a couple of days to prepare, and then some mild and sharp cheddar because family goes through cheese quite quickly. I had to end up mixing the two because I ran out of one. Good way. I ate half my burritos. I'm feeling kind of full at this point. I don't want to waste food, so definitely try to eat them at some point, but for right now, they're just sitting in front of me at the moment. Isn't there a lizard up here? I feel like there should be a lizard up here. Alright. Excuse me while I just... anywho. Goodbye. What was that, though? I know I did heavy into heavy, but maybe I did... maybe I kind of subconsciously flipped the stick forward then. Say playing normally do a claw grip, my wrist is not getting good rest from this. Alright, let's do this. Just need to do this. I can start. Yeah, I probably assumed the claw grip, so... Oh, hi there. Was not prepared for that, but, not an issue, apparently. Alright, that was what it was. Over there. Other night, when I decided to call it, I was wondering if, rummaging through my memory for the route to up here, you can jump onto that plateau to get the item, and judged it to be too long. Oh yay, it's a fun weapon. I think it's a dex thing though. Gotta deal with good old crow quills now. Or talons, I forget. He's just bugged out. I'll take it. This might just like doing a little test. The sensitivity is way too high for Dark Souls 3, but this is mouse movement right now. Just seeing if it actually like hurts my wrist a bit. I think if I do some flicks across, that's gonna bother it, but just general movement should be fine. I don't think Ultra Kill will fully allow that, however. Maybe not even Doom, honestly. I played a little bit more Ultra Kill later that night. I ended up staying up pretty late, to like, I think 6:32. And I went through again on standard through the prelude and just the demo levels and get all the secrets there. I did, and I stopped there, so I'm like, I should go. I was getting real tired. Means I slept in till 15 today. Maybe 15:30. So before that, thrusting sword wielded by Corvian knights and a special paired weapon, when twin-handed, brandish four thin-edged blades in the left hand. So this here is totally a dex weapon. One-handed moveset either way. Ever. Oh, one does make use of the daggers in left hand. There's your L2 into R2. I'd say it's a cool weapon, but it's definitely dex. change the spawns, or am I just not close enough for it to work? Yeah, you want to double back periodically on this path, because they drop down from above, they do all the shoving stuff, it's a... It's all just designed to make you fall, really. There's actually quite a lot of toxic buildup, but I think, yeah, I do have some blooming on me. I remember being... probably remembering your refill, though. You really just can't be sure until... Well, they scream! Ah, here's what I'm looking for. Oh, that's just a rolling corpse. I thought that was a crawling one. It was left. You might be wondering what's up with them. Well, they are hostile to me. They're also hostile to everything else. I mean, rather, they're indifferent. You first meet them when they cut down the crowd down there, while also trying to cut down you in the process. So, you know what? Let's see if I can get a bit closer before it. Oh, attacking. All right. Salutations. It's a romanization. I think it works fine for an English spelling. I'm also not entirely sure. If there's anything wrong with it, it would be the extra N, but that's only if we're going by syllable, because there might still be fine even with the extra N. Seriously, this guy's not hostile to me. Like, he tracks me, sure, but he's not doing anything. Not by me. reason why I'm not sure if that's spelled correctly, though, is because I did spend a little time in the past studying hiragana, and I know when translated to English, it's syllables, and they're mostly all two letters, except for one, which is n, just a single N. So if that's actually there in the Japanese spelling, then you have spelled it correctly, and if not, then you just gotta get rid of one N. I can jump there from here. I bungled that. Oh, close. Probably an extra way I can do it, though. What? What are those footsteps I'm hearing? Oh, below, aren't they? Ah, old slave knight. Slave knights, that's kind of neat. Here it is. What's due? Reduce weapon stamina consumption. Armor issued to slave knights. The fine craftsmanship made this a symbol of honor. Long ago, only the undead served as slave knights, warriors used as fodder in the bleakest of battles. They grew decrepit, their skin charred black and their bones twisted. Eventually they went outright mad, but were never relieved from duty. Odd thing with this, if I can... if they still have it. Should. I don't think they change it with the mod. Can't quite see it with the... Yeah, the Slave Knight Greaves, it's Greaves with no pants. It's a loincloth, some like knee protection and boots, but you have no pants. I mean, it makes sense given that you're undead, and so you only need to protect the vitals, so you can keep fighting, you don't really need to worry about the rest, you can just die and come back. But... dignity, man. Other than that, it's a neato set. And the hood's pretty face concealing. Oh, maybe they removed the flies. Maybe. Oh, yeah, there's that bridge. Also those things. I'm not sure why they're not hostile to me. Either it's because I killed Day last time, or there's some trigger I haven't hit yet for hostility. I remember there being, like, in some cases, it's rare in these games, but it has happened, where it's like an enemy is just perfectly non-hostile until you pick up a certain item. And they go full aggro on your ass. There's actually a whole boss like that, too. Boss just doesn't pay you any mind until you pick up something. Torbjorn. Okay. Oh, there he is. Hey, who did? Didn't hit it. Okay. Alive and not alive. Ooh, neat armor set there. I feel like I've seen that weapon before. Hard to tell though, because it's got the frost effect. A lot of surprising number of quote-unquote unique weapons that look a lot like that. Just different coloring. They haven't actually done any regular weapons in the game, but there's a lot, like the whole Black Dragon set looks like that whole hewn from a jagged rock type of deal. Oh, it's a pike. I got this problem. I'm using fists after all. Okay, yeah, Frostbite does a lot of damage now, doesn't it? Ah, here it is. Oh, that's actually an armor set that never existed before. I do know what enemy that enemy that was from. Hummel Rampart golems granted life by the Ivory King. The golems were charged with the containment of the creatures of chaos from the boundaries of the wall. When the doors of Elaim Lois were flung open, the place turned frigid and lifeless, but the golems remained dutifully on guard. Yeah, so those were an enemy type in one of Dark Souls 2's DLC. One of the better ones, honestly. I like that place. Yeah, I don't think you ever got their armor as their actual armor. It's like a set. That's cool. Alright, there was the church down here. We have the enemies dead, so I think I'll just explore the second bridge and drop off. It really does sound like a fly thing, but like where? Wherefore art thou? Oh right, if I want to go here I have to drop down. Ow, it is a fly thing, isn't it? Has to be. Yeah, it has to be inside that house. Or just fall damage. really glad they don't inflict an ailment. This mod made every type of weak enemy, except for them, inflict like toxic or something. So even though it's not much straight up damage, if you still just try to ignore them and run past, you get hit with the worst of the worst ailments. I also know how the wolves got me so fast. I mean, besides just overwhelming me with numbers, they did inflict frostbite, and that does like half my health about. Oh, right. I was wondering why it seemed familiar. I? Okay. Okay. Guess I found the trigger thing? Talons used by Corvian Knights inflicts 5 perpendicular slashes, causing heavy bleeding. In their infatuation with a sister Freed, Corvian Knights swore to protect the painting from fire, and to this end took to the execution of their own brethren. You know, these claw moveset from somewhere. Unless they changed this moveset too. So here are their decks. And they cause bleed. I wonder, will this one turn on me now too? Nah. If I get really close though? Nope. He's just non-hostile. They should kill him at some point though, because I feel like they might have given him a special drop. Some enemies, it's like, you just kill them, then you get a full armor set. Makes me think they do that by making the special drop a non-hostile creature. Yeah, I should probably get the shortcut first before I do this. This area is a bit hazardous and vanilla. Not this rooftop, mind you, but like everywhere around here, because there's that gate there to open from this side of the cemetery, and there's that huge crowd of bird people there, and there's some knights that spawn too to cut down the crowd and you. And then inside this church that I'm on the roof of, there's like a bunch more of those bird knights. And also in this graveyard there are some tree enemies too. And a invasion as well. All around just pretty hostile. Items down there. Feel like a dung eye stock. Is that like on the bird corpse or is that on an actual corpse? I'm gonna adventures on the bird corpse. And it's hard to hit those trees from the side too. Alright. Can I open the church from this angle, or do I have to drop in? Oh, I can't open it. Yeah, see there's a knight right there, there's like a few more. It's a place that you really only want to go through once, and then avoid it every other time. If you pick up that branch without realizing, that tree just hugs you, and that may kill you. It may. So, one of these to go onto some rafters lets you get to the knights from above. There's the Talon Knight, the Air Knight, all works. Or is it just the two this time? I felt like there was three. No more items above. How did I parry with an attack? Alright, that was really close to death. As I was saying, it's tough. I mean, not ultra kill and violent tough, but for Dark Souls, it's tough. Ah, nice. I know that was mod added. I remember seeing that in patch notes. Yeah, was there any reason to be here? Seriously, was there any reason to be here? Helmet-worn are the Corvian Knights of Ariandel, sworn to protect the village. These imposing knights enact swift vengeance upon those that dare to trespass. I see, it has deformed head syndrome. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, it is deformed. It's a short head. Oh, that's that part. Now there's here.
I've seen your kind, time and time again. Every fleeing man must be caught. Every secret must be unearthed. Such is the conceit of the self-proclaimed seeker of truth. But in the end, you lack the stomach for the action which will prove.
Now trying to bait out the... Fine enough.
Forgive me, my lady.
He's already dead.
Sworn oath. But I have failed you. Lady Elfrida.
Oh, not that one, though. That one I don't think is dead. Unless she means freed. If you meant Frida, then yeah, she's already dead. But if Elfrida is something different, and not just Frida in Spanish, then we do indeed have another person to find. Oh, hi. Oh, the woods out. Yeah, there's actually a whole lot. I think we've only explored like half of this whole DLC. Maybe half. Roughly half. Kinda half. I think half. I'm gonna say half.
I believe I feel the scent of ash upon thee. Thou art the one of whom Uncle Gale spoke, the one to show me flame. 'Tis good. When this is done, may I return. The door is open thanks to thee. 'Tis good. I promised Uncle Gale I would.
In case you're wondering where all the painted worlds come from, we have an answer. I don't think she painted all of them, but I mean she's going to paint one. We never see what it comes to be, though. Here's it says just open from this side, yeah. But if you just go around this way. What is the fucking plate? Anywho, from here is the upper wood. Yeah, I'm gonna call it the upper woods. And there's the lower woods. Alright, I can go for... I mean, I do want more of it, but I feel like I shouldn't invest too much more into it. Alright, that probably is free then. Oh, free day probably is freed. I don't think I can use it, but it is one of the cooler swords. It's a free day, the eldest among her sisters and leader of the Sable Church, bestowed this sword to her knight. Only the sword was a farewell gift, and acceptance signified the knight's resignation from Elfried's service. Book's curse. His black flame. Which I can't use. Reads it in Blackfire, and I don't think you got to see Wilhelm use it at all either, because I killed him pretty quickly. It's a cool weapon. You don't see it all that often now. And when Wilhelm uses it, it just deals a shit ton of damage. Or he's, I am obviously way over leveled for this because it is NG0. As soon as we get to +1, this is probably going to be really hazardous territory. But for now, I can romp around like I'm level 15 in Oblivion. Like with a bit of caution, but otherwise freewheeling. Is the Sable Church kind of has an exit into... It really is just a through line from that exit of the church down to here. And you're supposed to... I think your intended path is to come from here and go back up to the Sable Church. But I found the backwards path before, but I chose not to pursue it. Almost like I could... probably can upgrade my shield than that. Right, I need primordial shards for the use claw. I wonder how far primordial upgrading can go, though. Well, time to see how far some stuff can go. Here's Lucky Hollow. The Great Lance was really just for fighting the rats. I don't think I need that anymore. Could use Sniper Crossbow. I could do my shield. Don't really use my shield much, though. Use chunks on that, or no, I won't. I won't. Actually, now I'm curious. Now that my luck is 40. How would this in Lucky Infusion go? That's just worse off. That's just worse off. Ever this? Okay, this... No, that's enchanted. Lucky, though, for this. Might help. I don't think it'd help it. I think it's better off raw. How would I poise through both those stabs? Ow, right. That's a whole cavalcade on me. Actually, I have a follower. Set. What is their resistance? Is fire and dark. Other than that, it's just straight fizz. I have lightning. And the one straight sword I got. Freaking heard him, but didn't see him. What do we need two again, do I? Just doing our ones. You're like below. Oh, that's what I was hearing. Okay, I may get a little lost here. Some of these trees and the rocks kind of constrict your view, and with all the verticality on it, I have to take some seconds at points just to reorient myself. I don't think I'll ever get completely lost, but there will be some times where I forget where exactly I am. Like when I did that plunging attack, I'm like, alright, which path am I on? Because they all look similar. Alright, let's see. Oh, that still is less damage. Surprised at that. Oh, that's unfortunate. It does look cool, though. I mean, I do. It really does look cool. This here's just a little hint that you can drop down here. I mean, it's the only place this hint appears, so I don't know how you'd make that connection, but it is there. I don't like one-ways, though. Do not like one-ways. It's to the right there. Oh, and to the left too, apparently. Nope. Gotta quit smoking, man. Oh, it's a no smoking zone. Where was it? Oh, it's just snow. Like one of those seeming dead drops. If you look down, you'll find like a little ledge you could drop to, and then there's some Titanite chunks down there. I don't remember which ledge. It'll look the same. I know it's ledges. That's just how it be, man. Just all so identical looking. Yup. I still love this cake so much. Just the animation, the effect, all of it, it's so awesome. Doesn't work on players, though. Yeah, here's the other part. Oh, follower shield. Yeah, it's a weapon art shield. Standard shield used by the Farron followers, crafted with wood and reinforced with metal, imbued with a faint resistance to the abyss. So it's really good dark resist. Really, really good dark resist. Can I? Oh, it's a 6 versus a 5. Alright, that's not too bad a difference. For me, this is also a shield that I used, like, alongside, I don't have it, but the Oakwood shield I showed. That one was a weapon art shield with some regen, but this one, like the wooden shield, it's just a really cool looking shield. Not sure if it'll replace the wooden shield, though. Because, I mean, when the hell ever do I get to use the wooden shield in this game? They make this shield so weak, and now this mod has made it so passable. Totally have stronger shields, like, this shield already is just de facto stronger than the wooden shield already. And I can still quick step with it, too. Oh, the... Ah. Okay. No. Wait, what's up? Did I already kill the... Nope. I sniped... Yeah, I sniped this guy. Something. It just loops back around into itself a lot. It's a web of paths through here. This might be it. Seriously, that snow looks so much like an item below. Yeah, here's just a little tell. It's like, oh yeah, you missed an item there. And then you're like, damn it, now I have to go all the way back. But I remembered and got it. Now we don't. see pitch black. There is an elevator here. Alright. And now she's gone. One thing I really prefer over the earlier game elevators is that if you enter from this side, you leave from this side, just how elevators work, but in 3, you leave from this side and then you exit the other side. Which, I mean, I get, so, like, you don't have to turn around, you can just keep going straight, but, like, that's not how elevators work, man. It's not how elevators do. Yeah, maybe you could drop down from here. Mayhaps. Mayhaps. Woohoo. So I also feel like I should get onto that... Wait, I already went on that roof, didn't I? Yeah, I remember this roof. I've been here. Right, and then instead of dropping down that 1 meter, which we can't... Oh, I do frost damage now. Ow, that was my bad. I hate to really dodge. Gem. That guy's dead. And the rest is fine. Really is faster regen with this shield. I guess I'll keep using it then. I'm never gonna put away that wooden shield. Never! There was one bit, though, I'm a bit curious about. That bridge. Okay. It's just this path, like, I see that, and I'm just like, oh, I wonder where that leads, because I can't see it. But no, I've been down that path. And just double check my crossbow is loaded, because you can tell with the string pulled back. As I said, you can tell with the string pulled back if it's loaded. What, did one of them see me? So he did. Well, it's the last thing he'll see. As I miss my shot. Wait, they're undead. They'll come back and keep seeing things. Never mind. It's not the last thing we'll see. Yeah, and then here's that spot, the other entrance. You wouldn't have this initially. Just kicked it down because, well, I mean, we were here. Otherwise, you'd have to take a much more hazardous path. You come up here and be like, oh my god, what the fuck's up with all this shit? I know I was initially disgusted by that. Like, it's both a stark contrast and, like, we have been through such a harsh gauntlet up to that point. I'm just, I don't wanna go into the unknown again. Oh, they're actually pretty weak, though. Annoying. But weak. I mean, annoying if you let them get aggressive. If you don't, then they're just fine. Peachy. Alright, let's see if I can kill this guy. Ah! I mean, I can expect his hammer to clip through, but, like, his whole self to clip through? What the hell? Okay. That's one nuisance down. Oh yeah, weren't they weaker to strike? It's got slash type, and slash type is not useful. In most scenarios. I mean, in some scenarios it is, but, like, the least amount of enemies are weak to slash. Can still two-punch them with this, so that's good. And so the issue is, like, you'll go up here to get a good view, and you might recognize this snow. It's the snow that falls out from under you as soon as you jump down, as soon as you go onto it. And now we have a sniper on our ass. Bloody brilliant. Ah, here are the wolves. There's like a couple wolves here. That's it, though. Actually, what was up with the giant wolf before? Oh yeah, wasn't here where you normally got the follower torch? Now I just get a normal torch. That was the vanilla spot you got the follower torch. I can't believe I remember that, though. I played this like 3 years ago. Okay. And lock on saying no. Goodbye. Oh, make sure I live. Oh, there's more. I thought those were followers, actually. No, those are wolves. Oh, hello there. The Millwood guys. Half of them have great bows, so... Yep. Oh, hi there. Okay, back off from that. Okay. One of the benefits of having low health is 1 Estus is all I need. Don't need to chunk 2 or 3. Ah, now I have their hammer. Can I use... I can. Just can. Stone hammer wielded by Millwood Knights, with a head of naturally formed stone. The Knights of Millwood would fight hand in hand with the earth itself, and this weapon, among the oldest in all Millwood, is symbolic of that relationship. Okay, just want to be sure. I didn't remember if it was a parry or a weapon seal, otherwise I might have tried parrying him. You can use that to knock players airborne. Of course, you aren't Udex Gundyr, so you don't have the capacity to juggle them once they're airborne, but I mean, you can get them airborne with that. Counts for something. Oh gosh, the sniper's there. Oh, Dude, this spot feels awfully nostalgic, even though there's no item here either, because maybe there is an item on a future playthrough. That's how they do the +1, +2, and +3 rings. They just add them in the spots so you can't get them in +0. Or I use it to snipe this guy. Seems likely. Or I put my summon sign down here often. I don't remember which. However, an enchanted quiver seems like a good deal right now. Why, so straight. Alright, matey. Over here. Don't let your guard down. I'll smack you in the ass. Range shot suits you just fine. Nope. Okay, first time I got airborne. Prostate goes in. Ah, the results are not good. Yep, that's pretty much it. You go up to here, you drop on down, and you're back here. And the real harrowing part was fighting those two on the ledge, because if you didn't find the sniping point to take out both of them, that's just a very narrow spot to fight on, with a huge possibility of falling off with some knockdown and knock up and knock back, and it's, I'm hearing stuff to the right-ish. Okay, am I faintly hearing the Sable Church burning, or what? I might be faintly hearing the Sable Church burning. So I mistook it initially for footsteps, then realized can't get up on top of that. Maybe you can with some clever jumping. And I killed everything, so why would I be hearing footsteps? So it has to be fire crackling, but like, what fire is nearby? Of course, the answer to that is there is no fire nearby. Now, we are going to be doing some more good old-fashioned sniping. Because this is not Doom or Ultra Kill, where we can just go in there with a fucking shotgun and ping-pong around them at point-blank range. No, this is Dark Souls, where if you aren't 500 miles away when you hit a guy with your dinky sword, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay. Speaking of... more headshots, please. Okay, gonna get hit at this point. Hello, welcome. Come at the time where I'm trying to snipe these guys before I go down. Yeah, let's go for a body shot. As the name implies, I'm playing with Cinders. There isn't too much different about the Ariandel DLC. At least not so far. I think the most different was the graveyard and catacombs? I mean, it's just the whole catacombs became optional, which is fantastic. How much damage did this do? That is still straight, and that is still full damage. Yeah, I think I'll just drop down on him. Which way was back? Alright, this way. Hopefully there isn't an extra one. If there's just one, we're fine, but if there's a second one somewhere, I may be in trouble. I am not used to fighting two. No range, obviously. It's a fist after all. That handles that. Now, I think it was just the axe back here. And a blunt gem, apparently. Well, I stream every night, and I've automated the start of it with Windows Task Scheduler to be at 8 p.m. I usually go for 2 hours. So yeah, 45 minutes left on this one. On average. Now I'm doing Dark Souls 3, and I'll do this until I complete at least NG plus 0. After that, I'm not sure if I'll go into NG plus 1 on stream, or if I'll go to a different game. I think that was everything here. remember anything else in these upper woods. Now to run through these flies or to kill them all. We are weak after all. Right, range is an issue with the fist. Alright, Silver Knight Straight Sword. I should solve a range issue, but I forget if it still one-shots them. Nope. Can I do Drake? But I can't. Too heavy on Drake Blood. Yeah. Claws are... I mean, that's practically fist range. That's not going to be useful. Fists can't reach them easily. Claws won't be able to either. I missed the exit. Is the exit on the other side? Or is it? Oh, I think this is the exit. So how familiar are you with Dark Souls 3? I'm assuming you came here because you're looking for the game to watch and not just by random chance.
I can hear the fire crackle, and soon I will see it. My thanks, Ashen One. I will finish the painting of a cold, dark, and very gentle place, so that it might make a home for someone someday. My thanks, I will of a cold, so that
Just waiting on good old Gil to bring back a pigment of darkest dark. Oh, right, there's the Underforest. Not off to the drug heaps yet. Oh, twinkling. Oh, right, never actually tried this one out. Great axe, right? Yeah, it's too heavy to use. And the repetitive axe moveset, of course. Just all overhead swings all the time. Even the rolling attack. Oh, running attack's well diagonal though. That's different. Or a lighter, maybe. Yeah, I'll put the Great Lance away. I don't... Outside of that one room, which I now have other methods to deal with, I never need to use that. Or want to use it. One torch away. I guess we keep the red. Other shields could be neat. Right, there's Millwood, which I put away because we're not going to end up using it. About it. There is... Well, actually, there's two ways to go into the Underwood. I can go through the Sable Church, or I can go this way. I'll check the back door route. I have to go through fly-infested. It'll be a little unpleasant. Yeah, I'll stick with the straight sword. Oh wait, wasn't the... Yeah, the strong I think was a one-shot though. More verticals. Oh boy. Well, I could run through. I'll do things a bit more. I'll kill my way at this point, though. Yeah, if I can find it, should be one of these. Ah, here it is. Alright, I wonder how many follow through. Okie dokie. Now we have this area to go through. For here, I am going to be very careful. Very careful indeed. For all this can go south in a pixel. Just one single simple pixel off. You slide to your doom. I wonder if there's any enemies here, though. I don't particularly remember there being enemies on this route, but if there are, I could get very easily knocked off. I see an item there. Oh, wait. Was it just a trick of the light, or what? Thought I saw an item. No, that's just the light off the snow. Ah. There's an actual item, though. Well, then I happened to get the silver cat ring. Hi. Okay. Wow. That is something. Okay, I'm gonna have health as a good point to heal, isn't it? He's not focused so much on weapon art. L1s are good enough to kill most things, especially most people. You, oh, that's pretty close to the ledge. I was saying, all ones are pretty good. And I think that was also it. Down here, I don't think there's anything else I can do other than maybe die by falling off. Oh boy. Where are my prison stones? Okay. That's why they give you a homework bone. Oh, looks like we're going in through the front way. Now there's some snipers in the roots below this way too. Oh, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Don't use Ashen Estus at all. I'm not a spellcaster after all. I mean, I'd like to be more versatility after all, but that's not my stats, man. Melee weapons first. Spells are utility. Till then. Now we're in a tricky part, because there's enemies on the routes, and we need to navigate them. Actually, you know, I'll keep Chloranthy. I think the recovery rate is honestly better than not. I should also have some anti-frostbite in there. There we are. I never remember to have that slotted, and frostbite's pretty dangerous right now. Made it dangerous. Not too many souls to lose if we die. Come on, crossbow. Oh, there's a crystal lizard over there. Yeah, I know how to do that. Enchanted quiver. Sniper's crossbow. And sniper bolt. There we go. This is the 100 block shield. Although the reason why I use this one specifically is because it looks cool, and in vanilla, it's not a 100 block shield, so you never get to use it. As the stream title says, we're playing on the Cinders mod. Well, Doesn't say it explicitly, but still, subtitle. There you are. Yeah, Cinders is an overhaul mod. There aren't any map editing tools, so don't expect different map layouts, but there are different enemy spawns, items and spells are rebalanced. Armor actually does more than just look cool. Oh gosh, there's the freaking sniper. Oh boy. Let's see if we can counter snipe. You know, like, a new item is this enchanted quiver, which is just, while your health is full, just freaking triple your crossbow range. And crossbows have scaling now, so it's actually worthwhile to two-hand them besides free aim. Like, I think that's close to full damage. He's getting close to me, but I am safe here. There we are. I don't have to worry about his ass. And what I have here on my right hand is my right hand, because they changed how the Fallen Udex Gunner works. The tutorial boss to be have a shit ton of dark damage everywhere and black flames everywhere. Like, why? But if you beat it, you get what I think is the best weapon in the game now. Right fist. Oh, I know that sound. Someone's gonna drop down on me, Annie. Probably right above. Alright, let's... Yeah, I see you. Alright, second archer down. And that's all the archers I remember. This is not only the most durable weapon in the game, it also gives you move speed, and it's pretty strong in its own right. With an equal scaling in strength and dex. I think it goes up to... Yeah, it gets an S scaling or whatever you can spec it into, too. I know there's a little bit that I missed, though. This is very much more... Because you can get up to that platform that Millwood Knight was on. I shouldn't take the route down to it. Here where I drop, I think here's a good spot to drop off. Oh, you can go back up with that route too. One of the few spots where you can U-turn. Hi there. Bye there. Ah, yes, the follower saber. I'd show you now, but... I mean, I'd fall to my death. Oh, we're pretty close to the end, too. Have to double check for items along this upper branch. I don't think there are any, but you can never be too sure. Yeah, nothing. We haven't seen giant crabs in so long. But oh, there are indeed giant crabs. Alright, so this is the lower forest. AKA Frozen Lake. Wait, where was the... I already lost sight of the bonfire into my orientation. I don't remember where it was. Not over here. No, most certainly not. Alright, the best ability of this fist, though, is that it's plus 20% move speed. Which is great. There we are, and I'm not going to sit down on that because I don't want that thing to respawn. Ah. I said it was a frozen lake, didn't I? I don't know how a crossbow is missing a target this large. Yes, you could say that. Yeah, that too. I mean, all we had to do was just go below Skyrim. No wonder not even the Nords know about them. They just keep going up all their mountains. It's freaking 10,000 steps. It's more like 700 steps. Alright, now I think that was all the crabs. I remember there being 3 crabs. Maybe they took out one. Probably should use the claws. What was the trigger point? Or maybe I have to come back this way to trigger the 3rd crab. I know one crab was proximity triggered, one crab is just there and you can see it, and there's the 3rd crab. And then there's this tree. And then there's this tree. Actually, hold up. Yeah, remember, I do have Silver Cat on. Let's change that back to... Symbol of penitent, right? Oh, right. Crying tree. Yeah, the crying tree just goes freaking berserk. Oh, Lois armor. You know, like how you have four-legged mimics. It's like that, but for trees. Makes me glad I killed it so quick. Get the Lois armor, though. Which is... oh, here it is. Oh, max FP? Thought it said HP. These Knights of Lois were devoted guardians of this land that delved valiantly into the depths of chaos, never to return. The few that remain... You know, the few that survived remain in Leland Lois, now frozen over, awaiting the call of their master. Again, that DLC was nice. The boss fight was cool. Yeah, it's also a hard boss fight. Like the upcoming one. Not this way, though. This way is just... Snake Eater. Alright, now we're back up. And there's another ladder to climb. Alright, the follower saber's cool. Let's give it a frost infusion. Yeah. Am I done now? Alright, cool. Yeah, you remember this from like 3 nights ago? Sure you do. I mean, I do because I went through it, but I'm sure you were watching attentively without playing Magic the Gathering. I'm sure you completely remember everything photographically, even better than I do, that we've been through here. Anywho, no going across the bridge now. I could teleport back and go back down normally, but I don't think I will, and I see an item I missed over there yonder. Hey, how would I... Hold up. It's that way, but how would I go from that platform up to that one? Oh, I think I'd have to... I think I'd drop straight down to there, but if I go along... Also, the items seem to have disappeared already. Oh, is that like a loading zone? Yeah, it is a loading zone. Huh. Oh, actually, that spot right there is probably where the Millwood Knight was. So, going that way. I might do something flashy and show you the follower saber, but no, because I want to get there without dying and the enemies respawning. So, goodbye, Toboggan Sled the Slope. Okay, now it's relatively safe though. I don't think they followed you down here. Seems balanced. Seems like a balanced weapon. That could be helpful. Great curved sword wielded by Farron followers. Its great weight enables heavy-handed chain attacks. So it's an actual saber, which is pretty cool. It's long, so it actually works, because they ended up making all the new weapons really long in this game, and that makes all the basic weapons, like the longsword, really crap. The cool part about it, though, was the weapon art. I mean, the mod gave that art to some other weapons, but this was the original. And, like, it was broke as fuck when it came out. It was cool looking, and it was broke as fuck. What more could you want in the sword? Anywho, time to go through, yeah, Scream Down. Probably should have put on Dash Master, honestly. Okay. Gosh, the thing is, I have Xenoblade Chronicles for the Wii, and because I only had the Wiimote and Nunchuck, I never got too far in it. I think I only got like 20 hours in, because I just couldn't get an actual controller for it. And like, it's been re-released like 3 times now, and I still haven't beaten that. It's even the sequel, and like the other sequel, because Xenoblade Chronicles is for the Wii U. Or do we need to get on that at some point? Oh wait, aren't all the Farron followers back now? Yeah, they are. Alright, back down here, and then back up, or rather across, I think. And then to a doorway that's hidden by a pillar. Not actually hidden by a pillar, it's just breaks line of sight, so I end up missing it. And back up here, and then back through here. And now we're back to the start of the Underwoods without having rested at a bonfire and reset the enemies. And slow myself down by not using the Fists of Justice. And if I do recall it properly, the way to go is this way, like full speed. Otherwise, you may end up not having enough speed to go through. Okay, and then up here, while walking, just in case. Cool sigil. That seems like it'd be a ring. his. So it's a random effect every 15 seconds. Yeah, I remember the last re-release I saw was for the 3DS, the new 3DS, because I totally have that. Yeah, I still have it here for the Wii, and I still have my Wii, and I still have the Wiimote and nunchucks, but I don't have, like, a Wii Pro controller or whatever the heck it is. Yeah, I should get it for the Switch. A ring used by an infamous fool derided for the misguided belief that Lady Luck presided over him. So is a random effect every 15 seconds. Removing the ring will physically harm the wearer. Let Lady Luck guide you, for she is a kind, if capricious, mistress. I wonder how much it hurts you when you take it off. Oh, nice. About the fixing bugs and stuff. The graphics redone, though, I feel a bit torn on. I think I'll have to actually take a look at the Switch's redo before I make a decision. Okay, almost lit off there. Yeah, I mean, in a Great Depression, I'm recently out of college. Barely anybody's gonna hire me, even though I'm a programmer. So I don't have money. My parents don't have money, because COVID has definitely fucked things over even more so than normal. Just a force multiplier for the woes of the world. So yeah, basically, unless it's like broke, I mean, I can ask my parents to spare like $20 every couple of months. I think that's fine. That's how I got a couple of games. But otherwise, it better be free, or you better be willing to pay for it for me if you want me to play something that I don't have. So you're gonna see me play almost exclusively old games, because they're games I bought when I had money. Alright, and now to all the consumables. Get one level up, and that's that. Alright, one more point to put into Vitality, and then I'll switch off to another stat. I think 35 is a good break point to end it at. So for the upcoming bit... Oh, Follower Saber actually isn't that heavy. Could make it blunt. I mean, I can't use all this together. And I can't use... What? Oh, it's not blunt. That's right. Yeah, it is. My family was middle class with like a decent to high paying job for my dad until the '08 crash hit. At which point he got out of work and all of our savings, which were apparently in the stock market, I was young then, so I was not privy to family finances. Apparently a lot of our savings were in the stock market, and so they all just went poof then. And my dad is too old to get re-employed, so we've been kind of living off of my parents having part-time jobs since then while I go through college. And now I'm out, and now we're into the second Great Depression. So... yeah, basically poverty. I mean, it's bad, but not as bad as you think. You can still afford food and all that, don't have to worry about it, but, like, one surprise expense will bankrupt us, basically. Which apparently is how... If that's poverty, that's apparently 74% of the US right now. Capitalism unchecked is the worst thing humankind has made. Aside from arguably farming, and that's not something I wholeheartedly believe, because farming eventually led to the video game. But, objectively speaking, as a historian, as we did cover this in one of my history classes in college, farming was kind of the worst discovery of humankind, of our race. Because average life expectancy went from 35 years to 19 years, and average height went from 6 foot to 4 foot. Within 25 years of us switching to farming from hunting-gathering. But 100 starving farmers are still more military might than one well-fed hunter, so let's see which one won out in the end. Alright, I don't think I'll end up using that. There's only a little bit of RNG I personally allow for. That is true. Even before we ran out of money and I ran out of money, I still prioritized, like back in I think middle school, I prioritized games that I could get at least 100 hours out of. That's why I really love dungeon crawlers. Though I do miss some of the shorter experiences that are like 5 hours, because those tend to be... They stick with you emotionally for a lot longer than these 100-hour games. I don't remember what I was filtering through these for. Let's just get rid of the ring and maybe... Alright, I could one-up that saber. Now, I should have plenty of large... I mean, I kind of have some large shards. I mean, now I can use it at least with a lighter shield. I will say, recently I've been playing Doom, and just yesterday I played Ultra Kill, which, if you like Doom Eternal, you'll like Ultra Kill. But I hurt my wrist playing Ultra Kill last night, and I mean, the whole stream there is up. So you can watch that if you're privy to it. I don't talk much, because I had to focus a lot to not constantly die. So if you watch that, it'd be solely for the gameplay, just to see the game. I have a lighter equip load, I can go for the... Oh, right, that guy's there. Oh, whatever. Anywho, this is the other boss of this DLC, and then we'll be done, and it is far harder, and in fact, I think I'll just preemptively summon Solaire. And equip for Krabby is first time. Oh, I can only get one? Oh. Hey guys, pretty bugged. You have to reload area to get those summon items to be reusable. Yeah, because this is modded, I can't... Technically I can play online, but I will get instantly shadow banned and sent to the cheater servers. But I'm playing offline, and the mod authors introduce ways to get the online components while offline. Also leads to some cool stuff like this. This doesn't make me invisible to enemies, but real cool. Actually, the last big game I got, I think, was Middle-earth Shadow of War at Alyssa's behest. And that game lasted me for at least 100 hours, and I enjoyed all of it. I think either it's still on my D drive, or I finally uninstalled it, because it takes up like 106 gigabytes. It's really large. Here's still there. Yes, I don't have all of them. You have to actually advance in some covenants to get some of the other colors. But you can actually apply shaders to your weapons. You can apply shaders to yourself. Also, make yourself a skeleton. Or a Titanite demon. Oh, does that... I don't think I can clear it. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was going to show you the psychedelic elixir. Well, I guess it's just going to be the adventures of Mr. Bone Man. Oh. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting this. Yeah, because it's offline, they give you some summonable AI. They can just call in wherever. And, oh my gosh. What is this fight? This is not the fight from Vanilla. Hello. Harry! Supposed to fight this AI guy with a Valor Heart, Sword and Shield, and Giant Wolf. It's really hard because of that duo, but like, what the fuck is this? How many faces are there? Oh my god, of course there's a third phase! Second one down. Ow. This is where I get the remnants of Lordran. I noticed that in the soul transposition. This guy just fucking stole Cinders moveset. Oh, it's the same sound effect too. Without all the fire. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Now. Alright. That seems like a decent time. I still don't know what Solar HP is. He hasn't ever died yet, but he is really tanky. Oh, gosh. That could be bad. Oh, not too bad. Is that everybody? I'm not going to celebrate yet. Oh, that is everything. Yes! Thank you, Solaire. So new with this mod are these memories, which allow you to refight bosses in the same playthrough. I haven't used one yet, so I don't know exactly how they work, but that's how they go. So I can refight that boss if I want to, but for now I want to check out that soul. Soul of the Lordran Remnants. Combined Soul of the Lordran Remnants, one with twisted soul steeped in strength. Their duty was never forgotten, even when all else had. Hey! That's everything here. Entirety of this until we beat the Dreg Heaps. So I will see if I can get the soul transposed, because I noticed some good stuff in the shop there. I think we can get Artorias' uncorrupted greatsword, or is it his great shield? Right, now I can show you. I can be my own rave party. Alright, I mean, if I were a spellcaster, there'd be a cool amount to go for. But I'm not. Let's see. Which one? Lord Remnants. So, Great Sword of Artorias. 1. Anything else? Siren's Tracers. Oh, I mean, these would be really cool for my style, but they're decks. And we have a strength lock build. Yeah, I could give them a blunt infusion, which would skew them towards strength, but I think they'd end up being more of a balanced type at that point. Remnants. Oh, smells great hammer. Another one, Dragon Slayer Spear. It's also dex. Oh, I can. I'm choosing not to. So I'm normally of a balanced type. I go melee stats first, and then end up taking int and finally faith. So I go through spells and then hexes. A bit of miracles for utility when I get up to like soul level 300 or 400. To change the pace, I decided to just go strength. And there haven't been many strength weapons that I quite like, but these talons are amazing. And they are strength weapons. I'm just gonna bank on the fact that as I level up, it's not gonna matter. Because I don't really... It wasn't until very late in the first couple of years I played Dark Souls 3 that I actually decided to make some meta-level characters. Normally, with my main, I just keep leveling up until I can't stand fighting enemies that can one-shot you anymore. Any more remnants of Lordran? There we are. Oh, the Great Shield of Artorias. There's a weapon skill, 10% more max stamina. I don't know how that compares to other Great Shields, though. Seems like it's light, and only a little worse. That's what it seems like. It still is far heavier than the medium shields, though. Alright, what caught my eye were Siren's Tracers and Great Sword of Artorias. I do believe I have the old Wolf Greatsword. Yeah, I think I have Wolfknife's Greatsword. They're both wolf swords, so it's probably just... Apparently scaling its stat? Oddly enough, either way, I don't have the dex to use it anyways. I don't have the dex to use either of the ones that interest me. It's a tough call. Sartorius is really badass. But Siren's Tracers are also like... But if they manage to import the moveset from one, then they are really unique. Let's see, where was... Should have the old wolf greatsword somewhere in here. Yeah, the boss originally was like a guy who was apparently a squire to some unknown knight who wields the Valor Heart. And then the giant wolf that kind of harasses you at the beginning of that DLC accompanies him. Which makes the fight pretty hard, because that guy uses the Valor Heart and sorceries, like crystal magic, which is the strongest it gets. So it was hard. That's what I was expecting. Not 3 Dark Souls 1 bosses in a row. Oh, I passed the great swords into... Wait, do I have... Oh, for sure I had it. Unless I missed it. Huh. Oh, the psychedelic elixir. I thought I had the old wolf greatsword. I got something else from the old wolf sword. Would it have been the shield? No, did I... Okay, what was the soul required for it? Because that may give me a clue as to what I transposed it, if at all. Because I haven't consumed any of the transposed souls since I know they can be used for this. Soul of the blood of the wolf. Here's the great lord. Yeah, just popped LSD. What else uses blood of the wolf? Or did I even... Do I even have blood of the wolf in the first place, then? Iron Great Sword. Right, I should have gotten blood of the wolf from... the Watchers, I think. Oh, it's 10:15, I just realized. That's right, the Hornet Ring. Which I haven't used at all yet. Forgot about that. Yeah, I need to increase my endurance by a lot before I can drop one of these 2 rings. And the quick step is just permanently affixed. Like, I love having quick step. Even though it means I don't have a roll attack, it's just feels so much better than rolling. And Sun Princess, because I figured why not. Maybe at the higher levels I'll abandon it, but for now, I'm keeping it. Especially with all like the unavoidable fall damage. Minor as it is. Still bullshit. Here's the Hornet Ring. Ah, 50% more crit damage. Yeah. I haven't played Bloodborne though, because the last consoles I had were the 7th gen with the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, of which I do have both, because that console gen was around for nearly a decade. I started with 360 and eventually got the PlayStation 3 for Demon Souls. That was the sole reason I got a PlayStation 3. So I never got to play Bloodborne. I've watched some videos, so I know a tiny bit, but I don't want to learn more because I'd rather play it myself whenever the time comes. So I can't get the Old Wolf Greatsword, and now I'm stuck between choosing between Artorias' Greatsword and Siren's... I'm gonna get Siren's Tracers. I don't care if the Greatsword is balanced. I can barely swing this thing. My stats don't work, but oh, it is awesome. And then where... Can I do the weapon art, though? Can I do the weapon art? I'll take it. I will take these. For now, these are my weapon. Yeah, the special thing about these that I like so much, aside from them being strength scaling, is I deal 1% more damage every time I hit a thing. It lasts for 60 seconds, each stack. I actually have enough for a level up, too. There's the last point in Vit. Assuming I don't have any consumable souls left to give me the last 20k, and I don't, call it here. So, thank you for watching. Be here tomorrow night with more Dark Souls 3.